to truly understand ourselves, seeing those in our reflections, those that repulse us, those that attract us, those that cause us to judge, those situations that bring out addictive behavior, the behavior that destroys our current reality, the aspects of reflection that show our masculine and our feminine, or our aggressive and our submissive, and the aspect that brings out our love of our body, our mind, our actions. The various mirrors allow for one to completely understand the moment, the past, and the potential future. The 7 seen mirrors that are talked about by Greg Braden can open up a depth of understanding that completely frees you from the ignorance of those topics: attraction, repulsion, addiction, destruction, masculine, feminine, self-love. Those mirrors open the gates of understanding. Most people are currently experiencing agreement and disagreement, wrong or right. These are products of, or mindsets of, ego. Attraction is the language of the heart. Once one starts to seek understanding those reflections allows one to understand the self and the other. Once one understands oneself clearly, the understanding of all others is a natural flow. When one is in resistance of any sort, whether it could be to bodily feelings or what others have done or said or spoken, or even a thought, that type of resistance blocks our intelligence. More often than not, we might find ourselves holding our breath. Once these behaviors are in place, this resistance keeps us in repeating patterns, and we may not be able to see the reflection of who we are. Once we acknowledge our attractions, our repulsions, we can start to be enlightened about what those experiences are showing us about ourselves. Once this body of information became available, it opened the gates of heaven. And from that point on, there have been very few situations where there hasn't been a complete reveal of what is being revealed about the past, the future, the present, and how to put it to perfect use. In short, the 7 mirrors opened the gates of heaven and have remained open since. There have been periods of time where resistance has taken over for hours, in rare occasions a day. In most cases, once there was flowing breath and a connection back to the body, seeking understanding, naming, what am I feeling? What are these repulsions, these attractions? one can move deeper and deeper into understanding. In short, the Seven Mirrors is the greatest body of information that has ever been put to use in this life. And thank you, Greg, for authoring the Seven Mirrors. In the time span that they've been in use since 1997 or 8, I've only run into a few people who seem to have the ability to completely understand them and put them to use. Although, based on the comments in the YouTube, there apparently are lots of other people that have found them to be incredibly valuable. So check them out if you have the time to put them to practice. And in the beginning, there was a challenge to run new software, this software of accepting responsibility for my reflections allowed me to see the true self. Thank you.